Hey everybody, Brian again here, and today I'll be sharing with you a life-changing experience. Directions were to pick something that was funny, traumatic, life-changing, any one of those things. So I decided to pick something that pretty much fits all those. And the life-changing experience I chose to share is boot camp. The year was 2005. I graduated high school about a year prior. Decided to go to school in Ohio. Took some classes, didn't take it seriously, waste my parents' money, and then decided a year later that school wasn't for me and that I should try something else. So I always thought the Coast Guard looked pretty cool, so I looked into it, got accepted, and made plans to go to boot camp. It was about June when I left. Basically, we all had to meet in Philadelphia International Airport. I met there with about 35 other people who were in the same boat as me from all around the country. From there, we hopped on a bus and took about an hour and a half, 2-hour ride to Cape May, New Jersey, where the training center is for the Coast Guard. The ride was kind of nerve-wracking, a little bit excited, a little bit nervous. Everybody was pretty rowdy the whole ride. There were really no rules. We could bring like pizza and stuff, so we kind of had a little pizza party on the bus. And on the way there, bus driver kept warning us, telling us that we need to behave ourselves when we pull in the gates. So we didn't. And when we arrived, we pulled up at about 6-7 o'clock at night into the training center, and from there we kind of realized that it was going to get serious. So the bus pulled up to the building, and there were approximately 10 drill instructors standing outside waiting for us. 2 of them climbed on the bus, and at that moment I knew that life was about to change for about 2 months. For about the next 2 weeks after we arrived on that first bus, we weren't allowed to talk to family, we weren't allowed to write letters. Basically 6 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, we were constantly screamed at, constantly exercising. It was just a complete change in life. Nobody talked to you unless they were yelling at you. You couldn't look at anybody, you couldn't talk to anybody. Even when you slept, they were watching. When you're eating lunch, you had to eat lunch a specific way. If not, you got yelled at some more. For about 4 weeks, it was really intense. After about the 4th week of intense training, they decided to, they changed it up a little bit. They kind of get to know you a little better, try to teach you some lessons. And I learned a lot of lessons like respect, how to, be part of a team and take care of the people next to you. Boot camp's about 8 weeks long, so the first 4 weeks are really intense. The next 4 weeks are kind of character building. I guess it's the whole break you down and build you up aspect of it. So the last 4 weeks were exciting. I made a lot of good friends and learned a lot of things about myself. That's really it. Boot camp really changed my life, because from there took the next step in my life. I got to travel around the country, go different places, go down the Caribbean for a while, and then immediately following that, I went to Barnegat Light, New Jersey, met my wife there, decided that this was going to be where I stayed for the rest of my life. Manahawkin, New Jersey, I guess. All roads lead here, at least for now anyway. So I guess I can really thank the Coast Guard for building me a good life. I've been out now for about 2 years. Me and my wife are happily married, and if I never would have joined, then I never would have met her. So I guess I can thank boot camp, even though it was terrible. I can thank it for that. So that's my story. Thanks for listening.